Good morning, everybody. Greg here from Greg Cook Photography, and once again I'm here at the depot. This is really starting to become one of my favorite places, as I've said in my past videos. As you can see, I've got a few things here that we're going to unbox, photograph, and see what we can come up with. One of the things, I've had this Mr. Freeze for a while. I've not unboxed him yet, so we might break him out. I've got this DC Joker that I picked up yesterday at Cleveland Geekster. I've got this Batman from Earth 2 that I picked up at Cleveland Geekster as well. And I've also got the Asylum pop-up from Extreme-Sets. This is the thing that I'm really going to mess with today. I'm going to unbox it. I know typically something like this you would do in your house, but I sort of want to see if I can prove a point that, you know, you can do it outside as well. So I'm going to get everything laid out and see what I can come up with, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. So I've unboxed the Extreme-Set Asylum pop-up diorama. I'm going to take a few minutes just to show you some of the pieces. One of the things that I'm a little disappointed with is there is zero instructions on how to do this. None whatsoever. So it's going to take a little longer for me to figure this out, but hey, we'll go from there. So what do you get in the Asylum pop-up? First of all, you get 3 of these floor panels, which are really cool. The graphics and everything on these things are outstanding. It's pretty thick, pretty heavy cardboard. You get some wall panels, which are really cool. Again, the graphics really good on these, and there's various wall panels that come with it. So these are actually really pretty cool. You also get some of these door panels, and the cool thing about these is these doors actually open. They move, so that's really cool. You get a couple of those, and you also get this caged bars panel. So yeah, so far it's pretty good. I'm just going to, oh, and you also get 2 columns, which the columns are pretty straightforward. It's a box, but good detail on these. So I'm going to go through this stuff, see if I can figure out how this all works, how it all puts together, and I will be back shortly. Hey everybody, so I'm back. And I'm not going to lie to you, I actually just watched a YouTube video to sort of refresh my memory on how these things actually go together. So yes, YouTube can be your friend. So basically, with the panels, they're the floor panels are a little bit bowed, so I'm gonna have to get those worked out a little bit better later on. But I just wanted to go ahead and sort of show you guys some of this process. So when you get the panels, turn them upside down, and there's a crease right here, bend it, and that opens up these slots. So I'm going to use this one for a back panel. I've already pre-bent one of the wall panels. So what you do is you basically insert into the slots, make a nice tight seam. And the beauty of this is, you know, you can have one wall, but you can also bend it. So you can actually make an actual room out of it. I'm going to take this particular panel here and repeat by inserting it into this seam, bend it, make that a little tighter, bend that, and voila, we now have an actual beginning of a room here. Like I said, the floor panels, they have a little bit of a bow to them, but that's okay. Let me grab the camera here and I'll show you what it actually looks like. So there's the actual beginnings of a room. You can actually take just to give you an idea, you can take the jail cell part of it and place it in front of it. For this particular photo session, I'm not going to get too crazy building the diorama complete, because this thing is pretty big. As you can see, I've got this actually scooted up a little further. I've got probably another foot behind that I could actually use. So I'm going to tinker around with this a little bit more. I've got the columns made. The beauty of the columns is if you have another wall panel here, you can put the panel there to hide your seam. So let me grab the other one. So voila, you just sort of encase it in right there. So I'm thinking for what I want to do today, this might be enough. But either way, I'm going to, as you can see, that little seam right here, that's because this is bowed up, and you can see that. But let me goof around a little bit more and see what I can come up with. But I'll be back in a minute. Hey guys, I'm back. So I've decided on what I want to do. I'm actually just doing a little fine tweaking right now. It's not going to be perfect, but I think for what I'm wanting to do, I can have a really good time with it. This is down and dirty. Once I get back to the house, I've got everything unboxed. Then I can start putting some weight on these floor panels to get them leveled out a little bit more. But overall, I'm really digging this. And once I actually find its permanent location, you can actually go in and put some tape, really make these things reinforced. But for right now, I'm liking it. So let's start with the man, the Joker. Let's see if we can get him unboxed and put in position and see what we can come up with. I have never unboxed one of these. They were really good on the tape. As we all know, no tape is spared with any of our figs. So let's get him unboxed. There we go. Not too terribly bad. We're getting there. Believe it or not, I can't believe I'm actually I've got a pair of actual scissors in the car here. I decided not to get them out. So, but hey, looky here, we're getting there. Success. The Joker is unboxed. Really cool fig. He has some really cool stuff with him. Like I said yesterday, the face sculpt is what I really truly loved about this. Got the axe, got the pistol with the word bang on it, which is pretty cool. Got two head sculpts. As I dropped one, two head sculpts. I'm not 100% sure about the articulation on this particular figure, because like I said, I do not know anything about it. Some more of these precious little zip ties to hang on to. Let's pop him out. Let's see what we can come up with. Oh. Interesting. This is the first fig I've ever unboxed that actually had a rubber band. So that's pretty interesting. All right, the Joker is out. Articulation, it's okay. I mean, there's no. I mean, it's pretty much straight up and down. He's got some knee, a little bit of ankle, no shoulder, got some arm. Got pretty good head articulation. So it's a pretty much a standard, just stand up type fig. There's nothing, you know, you're not going to get him in a crazy ton of poses. But like I said, the detail. I don't know if you'll be able to see that head sculpt. It's really, really cool. I love the colors. I love the eyes and everything. So let me just sort of get a feel for what I want to do with him. I'll get him posed up, and I'll be back here in just a second. All right, I'm back. So I'm gonna grab the camera and give you guys sort of an idea of what I'm looking at right here. I've got the Joker posed in a really pretty cool, and as you can see, let me zoom in a little bit here. As you can see, the background of this diorama really, really works out good. I'm digging it. So let's give you an overview. These extreme sets, I mean, to be honest with you, they're actually really pretty cool. I'm so far digging them. They price point $50, but hey, this gives you a out of the box diorama solution. So hey, it's worth it. So let's see what we can come up with. Once again, Canon 7D Mark II. I am going to start this out at 1/250th of a second, f-stop 2.8, ISO, let's go with 200, and as always, shooting in RAW. So let's see what we can do here. Just come in for a nice tight focal point on the face. Take a look at that one. Let's drop that shutter speed down to 1/200. Nice. Again, I think I'm well, either one of them works pretty good, but the 1/250th of a second, that seems to work out really good. Let me show you the out of the camera, and again, you might not be able to see it good, might not focus good, but you know, hey, out of the camera, like I said, it's took me probably 15 minutes because I had never done it before, but realistically, you could have this same setup done in 5 minutes. 5 minutes or less. So if you're a FIG photographer and you want to mess around with dioramas and not have something you carry with you, I sort of recommend these. So let me take a few more snaps and we'll go from there. And again, the beauty of something like this, you can actually get 2 or 3 poses out of one setup. Like, I have not moved him, but I've actually 3 different looks, actually 4 different looks from this one particular pose. So let me mess around a little bit more with it and I'll be back in a minute. I'm thinking about incorporating this gel in here. I'm really, I'll tell you what, real quick, let's just prop it up. No, this is live. Prop it up. See if I can shoot through the bars. The wind will affect these. But yeah, right out of the box, the bars give it another look. So I'm gonna mess around a little bit more with it. We'll unbox another FIG, we'll set it up, and I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back. So I've got I'm right here. Thought I'd show you something with these door panels. I think I want to throw one of these door panels into this sort of this diorama I've got set up. So with the door panels, make sure that they are flat, good solid surface. Since these open, you want to actually press and very carefully bend. and then repeat. In other words, you don't want to put no stress anywhere except on this pre-done slot right here. And as you can see, the doors are double-sided. And you don't want, once you bend them, you don't want the door, you don't want to bend them back. In other words, whatever direction you make them, put them in that direction. So let me, sorry about this, but let me readjust the camera a little bit. And hey, I'm back a little bit more. Sorry guys, but like I said in previous videos, I want these videos to be just like the format that I shoot, which is raw. I want them to be raw. So we've got door panels, and as you can see, double-sided. I'm just going to put this right here in front. I'm going to take the other floor panel, just for the sake of it, get rid of all the excess debris here, and put it in place. I'm not shooting this far out, but I want to have some foreground, because I've still got my Joker in here. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. So this is the perspective that I'm looking at right here. I want to shoot through the doors at the Joker, and I might actually bring up a flash. As you notice back here in the back, I actually moved this column that was here back to there. The reason for that, if I can carefully do this, you see that air gap right there, that seam? That's the beauty of these pillars. They hide them. So voila, it's all hid now. So when you come through here and actually shoot, you see the fig, you see the corner of the pillar, and you see the doorway. So let me readjust, get the camera back. There we go. Let's see what we can do here real quick. So I'm framing in the door. I want the door in the picture. I do see something that I don't like. I do not like this edge right here. So I'm going to just very carefully try to tweak these. Try to get that to where it's not as obvious. I might actually, since I'm not taking the foreground, I might actually butt this up right on top of it like that. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, let's take a shot. Get the focal point right on him. Alright, here we go. I'm going to shoot this landscaping. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Take a step out. Frame in on him. Voila. So as you can see, the door is actually like you're shooting through the door. So this is actually this is pretty cool. So you can actually be very, very creative with this particular way of doing things. Nice. Alright guys, I'm going to reposition some more stuff. I think I'm going to unbox Batman next. We might do we'll do some singles of Batman, then we might do a Joker and a Batman. So even though it's two different things, why not? See you guys in a minute. And we're back. So as you can see, I have Mr. Batman out here, Earth 2 variant, black, gray, and red. Really digging it. Looks like his cape's probably going to be plastic, but that's okay. So as always, unboxing the wild. Let's see what we got. And you're asking, Greg, you opened that really quick. Yes, I did. I pre-cut the tape. So yeah, there we go. Batman Earth 2. Not hardly any accessories come with this. We got a red batarang. The cape is plastic, but it's not a very rigid plastic, which is pretty cool. It has a little bit of movement to it. More zip tie or more twist ties. Got to keep your zip tie or your twist ties. There's a lot of traffic on this road this morning. I usually try to come out here on Sunday mornings and shoot these videos. Wow, that was crazy. Just because it's you know, a little bit quieter and it's peaceful and gets me out of the house. So here we go, Earth 2 Batman. This one actually has good articulation, not like the Joker one. So this might actually, we might actually be able to pose him pretty good. So yeah, and like I said, the cape is reasonably flexible, but there he is. So let me figure out how I'm going to set him up, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, we're back, and as you can see, I have the Batman in the diorama. Pretty cool little pose we got going on here. I'm digging it. So this Asylum backdrop actually works out pretty good for a lot of different figs. I'm loving the black and gray and more neutral colors of it. So now let's shoot some figs. All right, I'm still let me double check, but I'm actually still at 1/250th of a second, 2.8, 200 ISO. Framing in on Batman's face for the focal point. Okay, it's a little bright, so let's crank the shutter up to 1/320th of a second. Here we go. Zoom out just a hair. Not bad. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad at all. So there you go, guys, in camera. No post-processing, in camera. So yeah, I'm really starting to dig this extreme set. Last week I was here and I built a diorama, but having the ability to actually come out, yeah, it's cardboard. It's not, you know, resin. It's not plaster. It's not metal. It's flimsy-ish cardboard. It can tear, rip, bend, but you know what? For a quick setup, or if you've got room in your man cave, woman cave, whatever it is, man, you set these things up and you've got a built-in studio. So yeah, I'll be back here in a second. We might try to do a little bit of a little combo shot here, just to get my boy Joker in here, you know, and see what we can come up with. And yeah, so I'll be back here in a second. And we're back. All right, so with this particular one here, let's get the Joker and Batman in position, and got the gun with the bang on it, just to sort of give you an idea of the angle I'm going for. Will be something like this. So let's let's shoot some figs. All right. All right, here we go. Same settings, 1/320th of a second, 2.8 ISO 200, focusing on the Joker. Move that focal point and bam. Voila, right there. Nice. Cool. Let me be right back. So, as you guys know, you know, I am a photographer. Photography is my passion. I love every aspect of photography. I always try to do some interesting and new things with my photography. And I just thought about something. I'm an avid GoPro guy. I love GoPros. These literally are, I use these things for everything. So I was actually thinking what would be cool is to actually put this on my camera and give it an actual perspective that way, just to see what, I mean, even the GoPro itself does a really pretty cool job of showing another perspective. So let me get this thing set up and we will go from there. Be back in a minute. Hey everybody, I'm back. Alright, so Mr. Freeze, I think we'll open him up because I think this backdrop diorama, I think it'll work. So here we go. See what we can come up with. Oh wow, this actually looks like it does. It actually comes with a base. I did not know that. It's a nice surprise. More, I don't really understand why there's a zip tie on this one, but, or excuse me, a wire tie. But hey, another one for the collection. It's really, really cool base, and you know the crazy thing about it is that base actually, it could actually work with this particular diorama. Wow. Interesting. But hey, nothing wrong with having a base. But for now, set that aside. Wow, this thing literally has the most wire ties. I keep wanting to call these zip ties. I've got zip tie on the brain this morning. It's definitely got the most of any fig I think I've ever seen. But you know, that's part of it. So yeah, zip ties. Damn, there we go again. Zip ties, wire ties galore. Y'all can make fun of me for not knowing the difference between a wire tie and a zip tie. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. That's okay. I'm ready to get this thing out of box. Alright. I think I got them all. Nope. One more. One more. There it is, right there. Alright. Let's get Mr. Freeze out. It's got a couple, even the weapons are wire tied. Wow. This is crazy. I've never, ever seen this many. There's one of his weapons, maybe. Let's see if we can get the other one out. I thought originally these, when I first looked at it, I thought these weapons were the same, but they're actually not. They're actually two different ones. And we got these little cartridges here. Not 100% sure where they go yet. Again, once, like I said in a previous video, as you can't really see it right now, but I've got my white towel down, and I'm telling you, when you're out like this, I just noticed this was in the box. I have no idea what this is. Gotham Before the Legend licensed product, Diamonds. There you go. There you go. Join the revolution. Alright, so let's get back to the actual fig itself. It's pretty cool. When I first picked this up, it was all about the color of this thing. I love the way it looked. I was digging it. I still have no idea where these things go. I know what they are. I just don't know where they actually go on the fig. That's that's unusual. But hey, tell you what, I'm going to mess around with this little thing. I'm gonna get him set up. Oh, let me do this real quick. So Arthur on the Syndicate Facebook page, he made a note that I was drinking razzleberry peace tea. So if you haven't tried these, try them. They're good. So I'm gonna get him set up. I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna pose him, and I will be back in a minute. And once again, I'm back. All right, so these little cylinders right here, still have no idea where they go, but that's okay. Got him all set up. Let me give you a little preview of how he looks. So there you go. As you can see, it works out really. His colors and everything work really good with this this diorama. So yeah, I think this will work out pretty good. So what I was talking to you guys earlier about was when I was mentioning about my my GoPro. So I actually have an adapter so I can mount my GoPro to my DSLR, and the cool thing about doing it this way is, number one, anybody that uses GoPros knows you can use them with video, single shot, time lapse, multi-exposures, but the perspective, and you won't be able to see it good, I don't think, but you're looking, it's a POV view, so I'm actually looking at what I'm doing, but I'm seeing my camera lens in the same shot. So let's go ahead and start this. I have it shooting one photo every 2 seconds. So this sort of gives me another perspective. So let's frame him in and do some shooting. All right. I'm gonna work mainly from this side, I think, with him. There we go, right there. Nice. Digging it. I love this backdrop, or this diorama. I'm really, really loving it right now. Here you go, straight out of camera. Nice. And then I can actually, I'll take a picture of me videoing this. How about that? Would that be cool? There you go. So, but yeah, it's actually really, really, I like this fig. I really do like this fig a lot. So let me goof off with him a little bit more and see what else I can do. I might actually throw in another panel on this next one. I don't know, guys. So I'll be back in a minute. Hey everybody, I'm back. So as you can see, I have added the other floor panel back, and I've also added the door. I want to try to shoot Mr. Freeze through the door, see what we can come up with. If I can keep him from falling down on me all the time. So let's get the GoPro fired up, get it start taking its pictures. All right, here we go. Liking this one right here. Back up just a hair. Here we go. Nice. It's working out good, working out good. Very cool. So just to let you know, so with my GoPro, having it set on a 2-second interval, just a short amount of time that I've actually been shooting with it, it has taken 246 photos. Now these photos are purely point of view, and that's the way I'm digging it right now, and we'll see what those come up with. But it gives me more of a perspective of how I'm setting up, how I'm doing the photo. So, all right, guys, I think I'm going to start tearing things down. I'm about to wrap things up for the day. I've been here a couple hours. I just want to take the time to thank you, each and every one of you, for that like and subscribe my channel. I hope this content is informative. I hope you enjoy it. Like I said before, photography, I'm very passionate about it. I love photography. The fig thing is just a recent addition to what I do, and I'm really starting to get into it. I'm really starting to enjoy it. I love watching everybody else's YouTube channels. I love seeing the content that you put out there. There's a ton of people out there that are doing photography with their action figures, and that's sort of what has brought this on, to show you how I do it. Not saying my way is the best way. I've seen some amazing photographs out there. So I'm by far not telling you that this is the only way to go. This is just the way I do it. So continue to like and subscribe if you enjoy what I'm doing. Feel free to comment about anything that you would like for me to do, a particular thing you would like me to try to show you. If you have questions about photography, reach out to me. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, the Syndicate page. I have a page. My photography has a page. www.gregcookphotography.com, gcook63@gmail.com, gregcookphotography@gmail.com. I am out there. Don't hesitate to ask. I'm one of the photographers that love to pay it forward. I love to actually help people to grow in this art form. And yes, this is an art form. Photography is art. And like I said, from what I've seen some of you guys put out there, it's pretty badass. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed with a lot of stuff I see. So anyway, I'm going to clean up my trash, break down this diorama, get it all packed up. And that's another beautiful thing about the Extreme Sets, with it being cardboard. Other than the columns, everything will fold up and fit right back into the box, so you've always got a storage case for it. But anyway, guys, thank you for being with me today, and once again, like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you like it, great. If you don't, I understand. This isn't for everybody. But until next time, enjoy shooting figs. Later.